take it back to the old school. Let's take it back to the old school. Let's take it to Union Square. Let's take it back to the LQ. Wave your hands like you just don't care. Let's take it back to the old school. Old school. Let's take it back to the old school. Old school. Old school.
1 and 1. We're having some fun in the bedroom all day and all of the night. 2 and 2 and 2. I 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 took off my shoes in the bedroom all day and all of the night.
Baby, let me put your panties to the side. I'ma make you feel alright. I'ma give you what you need quick. Baby, it's the remix.
Hi, my name is DJ KRUMBS. I'm from Singapore, but I'm now based in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. So a shout out to my Singaporean friends and my Nederlandse vrienden. Ik ga zo meteen een review van deze controller doen. I'm going to do a review of the DJ RX controller from Pioneer, based on Rekordbox in a few minutes. Based on the performance that you saw earlier, with a little bit of turntablism being incorporated on a controller. And we'll talk about then all the aspects that are available here. I found it a little bit challenging to implement a certain routine on the controller. There's a lot of positives and shortcomings, I would say, in performing that routine. An immediate plus is you see that there are 8 hot cues instead of 5, so that's a real plus point. You can trigger as many cues as you can, as you want on a track. What's also really handy is that there's also the effects pad that you see here. You've got like you've got the roll function above, you've got a break function, and you've got all these things that you can pick and choose. You've got the slicer, which slices up your tracks into the different bars, and you can repeat them. You can just press them in accordance to which part of the song that you want. And then you have the sampler, which is also one of my favorites. So you can basically just drum a beat. I'll show you a demonstration. So that was like a short drumming that you can do on the sampler trigger pads. So it makes live remixing a little bit more apparent when you try to do some turntablism on this controller. And of course you see the effects at the top left hand, top right hand. You can toggle between a single effect with all the different components of a single effect, or you can split it into 3. We have 3 individual effects on each knob, echo, delay, reverb, for example, on these 3. And then you have the pitch and the filter, the crush and the noise in the middle. So you can add your noise at whichever part of the track that you're playing. In general, I really like the Rekordbox controller. What was challenging was in the juggling part, which you saw that was a little bit off. The jog screen, or how do you say it, the splatter here, it's really light. So when you pull it back, or you pull it back too fast, it just rolls all the way back. There is no component here to adjust the weight of the platter. And other than that, the microphone function, for example, I'm recording the microphone as what I'm speaking right now. It's going directly into an external audio recorder. Saying, well, you need an external recorder because the recording function in this controller, as you will see on the screen when you play it, it records internally. So the mic that goes in will not be recorded. It will only record the tracks that it's playing. So in overall, I think it deserves a 7. It's a really good controller, really responsive. I like the pads here that gives it close proximity to how you're DJing and scratching and applying your turntablism. But it is there are some shortcomings when it comes to fully approaching it from a turntablist point of view. Well, that's it from me, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.